Hello, hobbits, elves, dwarves, and humans. Welcome to TD Board
Please,
Gamers.
you're not going to mention me?
Oh, and Dirk. Um, Thank you for checking this out. We are playing Fellowship of the Rings, the cooperative trick-taking game.
I T-taped the box away from him and covering it up.
Yes, because he's an orc.
Yes.
Um, and so this is kind of like taking the crew, which is a game we really like.
I thought you were going to say taking candy from a baby.
Sure. And Lord of the Rings, and
Taking rings from
puts the
hobbitses.
Lord of the Rings IP on it. This is Fellowship of the Ring, so obviously the first book. We had a previous video that we did, which was chapter one. So if you want to kind of do a learn to play, you could check that video out. Since we're playing two players, we do have a dummy player, so we have to contend with that. So we're actually playing a three-player game with just the two of us. Um, and you'll see how we set that up. These are the characters that we had unlocked from the first game. So we got Frodo, we got Bilbo, we got Gandalf, and we have Pippin. And as you go through the story, more characters will get added. Some characters could get removed, and or can come back later on. So that is the premise of the game. And I guess without any further ados, we do have the deck sleeved, which I highly recommend that you sleeve at least the deck of cards that are going in people's hands.
If you use the Game Genic sleeves, which are made by Asmodee, who is the parent company of Science Dog, something. What was it? Office Dog. Office Dog is the publisher. Asmodee is their parent company. They also own Game Genic, so the Game Genic sleeves, which are recommended on the back of the box, fit this thing well, and it does look like, based off of the space left in these slots, that it's going to fit everything. We don't know that for sure. We haven't sleeved everything up, but it definitely feels like it is designed with sleeving being a possibility.
Yeah. Yeah. We just got back from the Dice Tower cruise and they had a copy and it was in great condition on day one. And by day seven, the cards were really bad shape.
They were sticky.
Yeah. And very thin and looked like they were about ready to fall apart. All right. So let's open up part one, which is no mittens except on party business. Proceed after chapter one. And so it's got these little bookmarks for pulling out
Pull tabs. Yep.
the pull tab.
So you could place it like you could put everything below that you haven't started yet, and as a way to keep track of where you are at. Even
That is true. All right, and this is still sealed.
that is also true.
Okay, rockets.
I
Come on, you
put away the Exacto Max, so you're gonna have to do this on your own. Or I gotta go get the knife. Let me know.
might have to get the mic. Almost got it, but it's not quite. All right, there we
Oh,
go.
there we go. Okay.
All right,
So what do we got?
so we got chapter two.
So we're only gonna expose what we're putting everything else back in the box so we don't see what it is.
Yep. So that chapter three and beyond there. So we got chapter two. Um, You ought to go quietly, and you ought to go soon, says Gandalf. 2 or 3 weeks have passed, and still Frodo made no sign of getting ready to go. I know, but it's difficult to do both, Frodo objected. If I just vanish like Bilbo, the tale will be all over the Shire in no time. All right, so chapter two, a little delay in the Shire. So the character, we'll get rid of that. The characters involved is Frodo, Sam, Merry, Pippin, Gandalf. So we don't need Bilbo. So we'll put Bilbo aside. And so then we got Frodo. And Frodo, Sam, and Merry are going to be required. So Sam, and we're going to read them, and then Dirk can sleeve them. So Sam needs to win a specific hill cards based on the value of the threat card drawn. And during the setup, draw a threat card, and then he exchanged with Frodo, Merry, and Pippin. Yeah, we're
Gonna need six cards. Yep.
six more sleeves.
Yep. Second pack. Okay.
All right, so there's Sam. All right, then we have Mary. Mary needs to win one or two tricks, and he exchanges with Frodo, Sam, or Pippin. And then we have a threat deck, which is Black Riders numbered 1 to 4, and Sam will draw one of these, and he has to win the hill card that matches this value, 1 to 4.
Okay.
And since we're playing 3 players and these 3 characters are required, we don't get any.
We don't have the option to play Pippin or Gandalf.
Yeah, so Pippin and Gandalf are going to set aside. And these are the 3 characters that we will have to play between the 3 of us.
So, in other words, in this game, the lost card is not going to be playable.
Correct. And the victory condition is a short and finish all of the chosen characters.
Okay, so here are, let's see, Sam is the one who'll get the threat deck here, right?
Yeah.
So there's the threat deck for Sam.
Okay.
So whoever gets him.
All right.
If the 2-player has the threat deck, the threat card, do we turn it face up? Well, no, it'll always turn face up.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's exposed.
It's during, yeah, it's during,
it's during setup.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so here we go. We'll start 1, face up, 2, face down, 3. These are all face down.
Yep.
Yeah, and where I messed up last time, because I had never done one of the pyramid ones like this before, is the cards, these are exposed as far as they're face up, but they're not considered exposed. They're not considered exposed until the cards below them have been played. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. Oh, our last card is 3 rings because I forgot to do it at the beginning. So
yeah,
we will leave it here and then we'll move it out of the way when we're ready to start. So let's see if either one of us are Frodo. It is not me.
It is me.
Okay. So I'm assuming then I will just pick since
the dummy is next.
So that we pick the dummy. How do we pick the dummy without knowing? I mean,
well, because it's the player to the left of Frodo.
Right, but in a 2-player game, does the dummy? I mean, do we actually try to make a choice because we don't know all their cards?
That is true.
It doesn't mention on there. It just mentions the gameplay. It doesn't mention. Well, that is what the manual is for.
Yep, and I'm still setting up anyways, so
let's see.
But I'm pretty sure that you go in player order still.
Yep, you pick it.
Okay, so I am going to make an assumption based on the knowledge that I have. And I'm going to say the dummy is going to be Mary. So we'll just put Mary over here instead of on top.
I guess that means I'm Sam. Hopefully this works.
Sam. Okay, so Mary needs to win 1 or 2 and may trade with Frodo, Sam, or Pippin. So,
and since I'm Sam, I'm last. We're not going to know what this card is until the end.
Right.
So we have no idea what value of hill. We know it's a 1 to 4, but we don't know what value I'm going to need to capture.
Right. So he's going to trade you this card.
Let me see here.
Yep.
I'm going to give him the 3.
All right.
So my setup is shuffle these real quick. Have me pick one.
Oops.
Okay, so I have to capture the 2. The 2 of hills is what I need.
Okay. And
So
now,
we're going to put it there and we're going to cover the lost card with it. So just so we know what they are. Okay.
oh, one of the rings is out of the game. So I need all the rings that are in the game.
Yes, you do.
Eek. Okay.
Okay, well.
And now you get to do a trade.
Oh, that's right. Frodo, Merry, or Pippin? We are going to give you this card.
Okay. And I will give you that card.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, see where this could be tough is normally everybody would know what's in their hand. So if I need like the two of hills, we would know. Oh, but if it's one of the face down cards, that means we've got to dig for it.
Yep.
Oh, yippee. Okay.
So I am going to play this card, and he will play that card.
He needs to win the fewest. Oh no,
No,
one or two.
One or two. Let's just do what is over here, I guess.
Oh, he's got some high cards out
and
there.
you need the two of hills. Yeah, he does have a lot of high cards. I know. That's what I'm kind of worried about a little bit. All right, he's going to play this card, which exposes this card. I'm going to play that card, which will.
Sure you don't want to play the 8?
I do.
He can only win 2 tricks.
I know. He's not going to win this one.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
I'm trying to find the 2. There we go. That's
Okay.
why I did it. So we could find the 2 of hills.
So what am I do?
And I have my reasons. Okay.
I mean, yeah, because technically he's already got one of the 2. He needs 1 or 2. He's got 1, so if he doesn't capture any more, we're good.
Oh, wait, I can't play that. Rings hasn't been broken yet.
Hasn't it? I didn't even pay attention. You're right. Okay. That's what this is for.
Yep.
Handy dandy token. Play the same card.
Okay. I can do it this way. It'll work.
Dun dun dun. Okay, I got the only trick that I'm required to get. However, I can get more.
Yep.
Let's see. How many have you gotten so far? Do you remember?
Rings? I've gotten 0.
0 rings.
Yep.
Unfortunately. Okay, well, we don't want him to win anymore, so.
I gotta leave first.
Whoa.
I
Okay.
win.
I'm like, I know he's going to be able to do this at some point. There you go.
All right. So that was chapter 2. So yeah, so I did use the one of rings at the appropriate time. So I had 3 rings, and the fourth ring, I knew where it was because it was exposed. So I had perfect knowledge, but I had to dig.
On the rings. Yeah.
I had to, yeah, for the rings. And I had to dig and dig and dig to get to that ring. I was just glad that we found the two of hills when we did. I kind of suspected that Dirk didn't have it when he said, when he mentioned that he didn't have it. That he didn't know. Well, we didn't know where it was.
I would have said that anyways, though.
Yeah, but all right. Well, anyways, so that is chapter 2 of Return of Fellowship of the Rings trick taking
And was
game.
this a short one too?
Yeah, this was a short.
Okay.
All right. So, thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe.